We'll do the triple threat match. CM Punk's the favorite, minus 190. Seth Rollins, plus 175. And Roman Reigns, plus 250.
Say that again.
CM Punk's the favorite, minus 190.
Okay.
Seth Rollins, plus 175. And Roman Reigns, plus 250.
Wow. So the greatest superstar of all time when it comes to WrestleMania outside of The Undertaker is a plus 250 favorite. Gabby, that means he is the least likely to win the match according to the sports books. So, Gabby, let me start with you. Should CM Punk be a minus 190 favorite to win the main event on Saturday night?
I mean, I think it's clear that he's going to win because he's gotten over so many times. So I do think from a betting perspective, it is a safe choice. And then that does make sense. I'm shocked on the plus 250 for Roman Reigns, I have to say. I think it's clear that Rollins won't win. And I think if something were to happen, then it will be Roman winning. If there's some kind of distraction with Paul or whatever, it would cause Roman to win. Like, I'm kind of not even putting Rollins in the running for it. So I'm a little shocked by the odds, but I do think that Punk is the safe choice, so it makes sense to me.
All right, so you're taking the plus 175 out. So you're going to go either minus 190 or plus 250 for you. Those are your two selections out of the triple threat. All right, so Tommy, based off of Gabby's answer, do you think CM Punk should be that big? I mean, you're laying almost $2 to win $1.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the one, Coach. I mean, it's been built around him and Heyman all around. And as you see Roman's character in the past couple of weeks, since he found out the wise man is not going to be with him, he's not himself. So is he going to go into that match and not be himself and not think about things while he's in there? And they're portraying Roman to be like the loser here, right? And then maybe he comes after him afterwards. But I think it's all about Punk and Heyman. Rollins is a non-factor to me at all. So I think Punk is the bet here.
So, man, this is hard. This is a hard one for me.
Yeah, it is.
I have a really hard time laying almost $2 to win $1 in a triple threat match that anything could happen because they could end it, God forbid, in a disqualification. They could have a lot of different things. Wouldn't that be a joke? It really would be.
Don't even do that to me tonight.
You can't end the night like that.
Hey, Rafi. So go ahead,
You know what,
Gabby.
you know what the opening numbers were? You wanted the opening numbers
please,
were?
Yeah, please. Yes.
Roman Reigns, minus $3. Seth Rollins, plus 250. And CM Punk, 3-1.
Wow. So Roman's moved $5 since this thing opened?
Wow.
All right, Gabby, what were you going to say?
I was going to say I might not show up for night 2 if they end this disqualification in night 1. After being there for 5 hours and waiting for the finish, and that happens, I'm letting you know, I might fly home early.
Oh, my God. No, you don't. You got to shoot content for us.
God.
Do you have tickets, or are you sitting in the press box?
No, I'm going to be in the press box.
Why are you saying it so softly?
I'm good. I don't know. I feel like
I would have thought WWE would have given one of their 12,000 tickets they have left over to, somebody that'd be a nice little, seat stuffer.
Wow.
So, but apparently not.
Now I'm just a seat stuffer.
No, what was your new nickname? You're not a seat stuffer.
Catch. You forgot it? It was 20
You are a
minutes
catch.
ago.
You are a catch. That's what you're a catch, and you're not a seat stuffer. You're far from it.
Thank you.
Raphael, how did CM Punk get to be a minus 190 before we move on to the next one?
I think just week after week, the storylines. And I think the bettors are seeing the storylines of he's pretty much going to come out on top. And that's why I think he wins. But does he walk away with Paul Heyman? I say no.
By the way, I should have clarified. Somebody in the chat said, Coach, triple threats are no DQ. I get that. What I meant was, we've talked about it here on the show. Apparently, Gabby doesn't want to be a part of the show anymore. I think there's one way that this thing could end without a quote-unquote winner. I should have clarified. And you guys know what I've said many times here on the show. If Brock Lesnar shows up and he cleans house and Paul Heyman leaves with Brock Lesnar, that would be the greatest finish to night 1 that you could ever write in your life.
Yeah,
and that you would, nobody be saying, who won the match? Nobody would care. Nobody would care. You'd have F5s from the freaking rafters. And I think that would be awesome. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. But they need something big. They need something big for night number 1.